Peace and love, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for coming back to Read and Learn with T. Marie. Now that's me. Holy Bible reading time. Holy Bible reading, okay? We are continuing on with the fifth book of Moses, the fifth and final book of Moses called Deuteronomy. And previous videos, I read 5, 6, 7, and 8 chapters. And I'm not going to go too much into the recap because it's self-explanatory. Again, I will repeat the definition of Deuteronomy is repetition of law. So this is just Moses um, laying down the laws to the Israelites, so that way that they understand what they're getting into. We're going to lose Moses, and so he's just letting everybody know, reminding everybody numerous times that God is jealous. God is a jealous God, so don't play around with him. Don't try nothing with him, or you're gonna get smoked, okay? I'm keeping it really short today. I'm only gonna do one chapter today, just because, okay? I hope everybody's doing really good today. I can't even talk this morning, but I hope you're doing good. I hope that you are getting ready for a productive Tuesday. You got a good mindset on your frame, and you are hydrated, well fed, and you are ready for the day, okay? So let's get started. I'm only going to do one chapter, chapter 9 today, okay? And this is a pretty lengthy chapter, so that's cool, right? So, chapter 9. Hear, O Israel, thou art to pass over Jordan this day, to go in to possess nations greater and mightier than thyself, cities great and fenced up to heaven, a people great and tall, the children of the Anakims, whom thou knowest, and of whom thou hast heard say, who can stand before the children of Anak? Understand therefore this day that the Lord thy God is he which goeth over before thee as a consuming fire. He shall destroy them, and he shall bring them down before thy face. So shalt thou drive them out and destroy them quickly, as the Lord hath said unto thee. Speak not thou in thine heart, after the Lord thy God hath cast out from before thee, saying, from my righteousness the Lord hath brought me in to possess this land. But for the wickedness of these nations, the Lord doth drive them out from before thee, out from before thee. Not for thy righteousness or for the uprightness of thine heart dost thou go to possess their land, but for the wickedness of these nations the Lord thy God doth drive them out from before thee, and that he may perform the word which the Lord sware unto thy fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Understand therefore that the Lord thy God giveth thee not this good land to possess it for thy righteousness, for thou art a stiff-necked people. Oh, yeah, I remember that. I remember him calling them that. Remember and forget not how thou provokest the Lord thy God to wrath in the wilderness from the day that thou didst depart out of the land of Egypt, until ye came unto this place. Ye have been rebellious against the Lord. Also in Horeb, ye provoked the Lord to wrath, so that the Lord was angry with you to have destroyed you. When I was gone up into the mount to receive the tables of stone, even the tables of the covenant which the Lord made with you, then I abode in the mount 40 days and 40 nights. I neither did eat bread nor drink water. Moses just needed a break, okay? That was a long, long break, wasn't it? Those people of Israel was like, yo, he ain't coming back. Let's make us a gold. What did they make? A gold calf. And Aaron was like, yeah, let's do that. Okay, and the Lord delivered unto me 2 tables of stone written with the finger of God, and on them was written according to all the words which the Lord spake with you in the mount out of the midst of the fire in the day of the assembly. And it came to pass at the end of 40 days and 40 nights that the Lord gave me 2 tables of stone, even the tables of the covenant. And the Lord said unto me, Arise, get thee down quickly from hence, for thy people which thou hast brought forth out of Egypt have corrupted themselves. They are quickly turned aside out of the way which I commanded them. They have made them a molten image. Furthermore, the Lord spake unto me, saying, I have seen this people, and behold, it is a stiff-necked people. Let me alone, that I may destroy them and blot out their name from under heaven, excuse me, and I will make of thee a nation mightier and greater than they. So I turned and came down from the mount, and the mount burned with fire, and the 2 tables of the covenant were in my 2 hands. And I looked, and behold, ye had sinned against the Lord your God, and had made you a molten calf. Ye had turned aside quickly out of the way which the Lord had commanded you. And I took the 2 tables, and cast them out of my 2 hands, and brake them before your eyes. And I fell down before the Lord, as at the first 40 days and 40 nights. I did neither eat bread nor drink water, because of all your sins which ye sinned, in doing wickedly in the sight of the Lord, to provoke him to anger. For I was afraid of the anger and hot displeasure, wherewith the Lord was wroth against you to destroy you. But the Lord hearkened unto me at that time also. And the Lord was very angry with Aaron to have destroyed him. And I prayed for Aaron also the same time. Yeah, Aaron, he was not, that's when I first started side-eyeing Aaron. Because what was he thinking? He could have told those children of Israel no. I mean, he was the one everybody looked up to. So he had that authority. Okay, continue. And I took your sin, the calf which ye had made, and burned it with fire, and stamped it, and ground it very small, even until it was as small as dust. And I cast the dust thereof into the brook that descended out of the mount. And at Taberah, and at Massa, and at Kibroth hath Tahava, yea, provoked the Lord to wrath. Likewise, when the Lord sent you from Kadesh Barnea, saying, Go up and possess the land which I have given you, then ye rebelled against the commandment of the Lord your God, and ye believed him not, nor hearkened to his voice. Ye have been rebellious against the Lord from the day that I knew you. Thus I fell down before the Lord 40 days and 40 nights, as I fell down at the first, because the Lord had said he would destroy you. And I prayed therefore unto the Lord and said, O Lord God, destroy not thy people and thy inheritance, which thou hast redeemed through thy greatness, which thou hast brought forth out of Egypt with a mighty hand. Remember thy servants Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Look not unto the stubbornness of this people, nor to their wickedness, nor to their sin, lest the land whence thou brought us out say, because the Lord was not able to bring them into the land which he promised them, and because he hated them, he hath brought them out to slay them in the wilderness. Wait, say that again. Lest the land whence thou brought us out say, because the Lord was not able to bring them into the land which he promised them, and because he hated them, he hath brought them out to slay them in the wilderness. Yet they are thy people and thine inheritance, which thou broughtest out by thy mighty power and by thy stretched out arm. That was chapter 9. I'm going to read one more. Chapter 10. At that time the Lord said unto me, Hew thee 2 tables of stone like unto the first, and come up unto me into the mount, and make thee an ark of wood. And I will write on the table the words that were in the front tables, which thou breakest, and thou shalt put them in the ark. And I made an ark of shittim wood, and hewed 2 tables of stone like unto the first, and went up into the mount, having the 2 tables in mine hand. And he wrote on the tables, according to the first writing, the 10 commandments which the Lord spake unto you in the mount of the midst of the fire, in the day of the assembly, and the Lord gave those unto me. And I turned myself and came down from the mount, and put the tables in the ark which I had made. And there they be, as the Lord commanded me. And the children of Israel took their journey from Beerah of the children of Jachan to Mazarah. There Aaron died, and there he was buried. And Eleazar his son ministered in the priest's office in his stead. Yeah, they made poor Eleazar wear his father's clothes that he had on his back before he died. That's some cold work right there. That is just kind of diabolical, if you ask me. No, not diabolical, but now kind of. From thence they journeyed unto to what? Gagoda. That's the first time I'm hearing that one. From thence they journeyed unto Gagoda, and from Gagoda to Jobah, a land of rivers of waters. At that time the Lord separated the tribe of Levi to bear the ark of the covenant of the Lord, to stand before the Lord to minister unto him, and to bless in his name unto this day. Wherefore Levi hath no part nor inheritance with his brethren. The Lord is his inheritance, according as the Lord thy God promised him. And I stayed in the mount, according to the first time, 40 days and 40 nights, and the Lord hearkened unto me at that time also, and the Lord would not destroy thee. And the Lord said unto me, Arise, take thy journey before the people, that thy journey before the people, that they may go in and possess the land, which I swear unto their fathers to give unto them. And now, Israel, what doth the Lord thy God require of thee, but to fear the Lord thy God, to walk in all his ways, and to love him, and to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul, to keep the commandments of the Lord and his statutes, which I command thee this day for thy good. Behold, the heaven and the heaven of heavens. Wait, say that again. Behold, the heaven and the heaven of heavens is the Lord's thy God, is the Lord's thy God, the earth also, with all that therein is. Only the Lord had a only the Lord had a delight in thy fathers to love them, and he chose their seed after them, even you above all people, as it is this day. Circumcise therefore the foreskin of your heart, and be no more stiff-necked. Circumcise my heart. For the Lord your God is for the Lord your God is God of gods, and the Lord of lords, a great God, a mighty and a terrible, which regardeth not persons, nor taketh reward. He doth execute the judgment of the fatherless and widow, and loveth the stranger, in giving him food and raiment. Love ye therefore the stranger, for ye were strangers in the land of Egypt. Thou shalt fear the Lord thy God, him shalt thou serve, and to him shalt thou cleave, and swear by his name. He is thy praise, and he is thy God, that have done for thee these great and terrible things, which thine eyes have seen. Thy fathers went down into Egypt with 60 persons. And now the Lord thy God hath made thee as the stars of heaven for multitude. And that was chapter 10. And I'm stopping there. I read an extra chapter. I said I was only going to do one. I did two. Look at me being productive. Tired and productive. You can't go wrong with that, can you? I hope you guys enjoyed those two chapters. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, share this with a friend or a family member. And you are not alone if this is your first time reading or listening to the Bible. So I'm here with you. So yeah, we're just getting all of the laws repeated to us, okay? So yeah, we'll catch up with chapter 11 on the next video. And I hope you guys have a very safe, peace, blissful day. Peace and love to you all. See you next time.